in unison 3 times to say, here I am, here I am, here I am. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Here I am! Here I am! Here I am!
So glad you are. So glad you are. So glad you are. I learned that from, that's a Kurt Vonnegut thing from one of his books.
Yeah.
I'm here as another man against violence against women. The celebration tonight has really taught me a lot, that when we are dealing with an issue that is so serious and so profound, it's amazing to learn that we can dance and sing and juggle and hula hoop into a fearless night where it does not impact this space at this time. Sexual assault, rape, and incest are often suffered in silence. As I look to all of you filling the plaza, I think of all the communities around the world that are rising up, and I'm filled with hope that the dark days of silence are over. I feel hopeful that girls and women everywhere will know that they are not alone, that there are good people from all walks of life who are willing to stand side by side with them to offer them kind words and healing and patience and support. The sheer magnitude of this campaign has already begun to create a shift in our global consciousness, that no matter where you live in the world, violence against women and girls is unacceptable. It is no longer possible to live with the contradiction that we cherish mothers and worship goddesses while raping women and selling little girls into sexual slavery. We try to soothe ourselves by looking at those places around the world, like India or Africa, and telling ourselves that that could not happen here on such a level. And of course it does. And it's also incredible to think that the rape of women have gone on in private or even systematically as spoils of war. And yet, the rape crisis movement has been in existence only for 40 plus years or so, and started right here in Oakland. And tonight, we get to be here as part of that legacy. Those women and men who created this movement with no formal trainings created this. We are their legacy. We stand on their shoulders to continue this movement that may have stalled, that doesn't get media attention. And so we now get to commit ourselves to continuing this movement and moving forward. I'm concerned that we have become a society where it's okay to sexualize children, whether in the media, in magazines, on the streets of Oakland. And we see it every day when we drive by them on the streets, when we click on a post on Craigslist, or even when we watch shows like Toddlers and Tiaras and Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. It seems as if we want to make children look more like adults, and yet we seem to make adult women want to look like children. We're not okay with their age. That's disturbing to me. Sadly, I think we've become so desensitized that we fail to recognize how pervasive violence has become in our everyday language and behavior. How many times a day do we hear things like, hit return, hit send, hit me up, give me a shout, shoot me an email, kill the lights, our team got raped. And we have the war on terror, the war on drugs, the war on crime. And if you even watch TV, you also know that we have storage wars and property wars and cake wars. Cake